Hey everyone, Hunter here. In today's video, we're going to be using my Trick Room team again and trying to climb the ladder a little bit here. So, yeah, let's get right into this. Starting out, we got a Kyogre team. Now, Torn Ogre. That's a scary lead for sure. It's almost deserving of Stack Attack and Calyrex to start out with, right? So we can Wide Guard, and then we can get the Trick Room up with Calyrex. And then who do I like in the back here? I like Torkoal. I do like Torkoal for weather, so I can change the weather. And then I don't mind Zapdos here. I don't mind Serena here either. Actually, you know what? I do like Zapdos a fair amount. So we're gonna go with Zapdos. A little different lead here than our normal Tapu and Stack lead, so we'll see how it works for us, right? I do see that they have a fake out user in the Rillaboom. Depending on who they lead, it'll tell me whether or not I need to worry about that too, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Rillaboom actually lead this mess for them. But if it's just Torn Ogre, you know, it could be that Choice Specs variant that's running around, which is a ton of power right now, right? A lot of people will expect. So it's Ditto and Kyogre. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I mean, yes, look at to see my moveset, and yes, look at to use my moveset. 2 spread moves, right? So it's gonna copy the Calyrex, right? Which I think I'd prefer, right, in this situation. Because what are we gonna do here? We're gonna Wide Guard with Stack, and then we're gonna Trick Room with Calyrex. But now they have access to Trick Room too, right? Which is tricky. No pun intended. So I think Wide Guard's safe here, and then I'm going to try to get Trick Room up with Calyrex here just for something a little different, right? I mean, same Trick Room team, different execution. So Stack gets the Wide Guard off. Nice. So is this bulky? Oh, it's Scald variant. That's a bugger. If they get the burn here, that's not a great start for us. High horsepower. Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. We hang on with Focus Sash, which is great. We get the Trick Room off, but we just have so little damage output now that our Calyrex is burnt. Oh, that's really a bugger. However, you know, with Chilling Neigh, anything is possible. So, now the question, do we Rock Slide? And, I mean, I guess they know we have Seed Bomb, right? Who, you know, we want to get that Ogre out of here. So as soon as we get Kyogre out of here, it's a good thing, right? Who do they have for switch-ins into Seed Bomb? Several Pokemon. So I think what we have to do here is, unfortunately, we got to press on with the Glacial Lance, don't we? You know what? I'm gonna Seed Bomb here. Because they do have access to Trick Room now as well, depending on how much damage I do. So Protect, that's a great Protect, right? I need a flinch here, because I'm in a bad range where they can just KO me with a Glacial Lance, right? Seed Bomb, yeah. Good play by my opponent. Trick Room, okay, so they reversed the Trick Room, which I hate. And it's Leftovers Ditto. It's a really fascinating team comp by my opponent here. There's not much I can do into it at this point. You know what? There's one play I could make here, and it's actually bringing in Torkoal, and then it's going to be to get another Trick Room up with Calyrex. just because bringing in Torkoal will limit the Kyogre's output. Just to see if I can hang on from another Scald, right? I don't imagine I will. But it's possible, right? It's probably going to be Scald, Glacial Lance, but... Okay, Scald into... Okay, so it is enough to hang on. And it's Seed Bomb into Torkoal. Okay. This may have, you know, always play to your outs, folks. You never know. It's a wild, wild match here. So now what? Burn. Burn's really unfortunate on my Calyrex, right? I think what we want to use here is... You know, I don't think they have a great switch into Torkoal is the thing, right? No, they really don't. So we're going to go for an Eruption here. And then we're going to also go... You know what? Glacial Lance is just... It's just the move we're going to use. If I'm my opponent, I'm switching out Kyogre here. But who do they switch out into, right? Unless they stay in and protect and try to reverse the Trick Room, which would be a good play, but I don't imagine their Ditto would hang on. I don't think they have a great switch into, you know, this dual type move. Okay, so they withdraw the Ditto, and they bring in Rillaboom. So it's a Rillaboom sacrifice here, which I get to regain a little HP, because doesn't... No, I'm probably gonna KO myself here, right? Although if Grass... Depending on how much Life Orb damage does. So it's a double switch. That is fascinating. Okay, I'm not opposed to that play by my opponent for myself, right? I was hoping that I could have picked up the double KO with Calyrex, right? But so now what they're probably going to do here is reverse the order of how they bring in their Ditto, right? So they're going to copy my Torkoal here. Or Torkoal's still going to outspeed, right? And then I have Zapdos in the back to deal with that Ogre. So that's, you see, that was a good play by my opponent just because of how limiting it is for my own ability to they're control the weather now, right? So they send out their Ditto. Who does it copy? Okay, so it copies my Calyrex, which is great. Right? Kyogre. Do we switch here? Like, I think we have to. Or, do we? If I'm my opponent, I'm going to be protecting that Ogre, right? And then I'm going to try to reverse the Trick Room. So, what about a double up into their Calyrex? You know, Eruption in the Rain. And we have Zapdos and Stack in the back. Eruption in the Rain into... You know what? Why don't we high horsepower the Ditto as well? Just to... Because I know what moves they have, right? They don't have Protect. So I think this is the... Is this the most correct play, though? Yeah, because I have to KO their Calyrex here, because if not, they can reverse the Trick Room. So probably protect on... They don't protect on the Ogre. Okay, so Eruption goes off in the Rain. Great damage. So it wasn't quite enough, but... How? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Man, some days, I tell ya. Their Ditto is slower than my Calyrex. Interesting. There is still a possibility for a win con here. You know what? It's not great. I have to hit Rock Slide on the Ditto. That's so much heal back damage too, right? Yeah, I really wish I would have switched Torkoal out there. So we bring Stack in, and we need to hit our Rock Slide, and we need to Actually, we could protect here potentially too, right? I don't really see the point in that though. So stack comes in. Stack with 1 HP is infinitely more than stack with 0 HP, right? Because we are slower. So Rock Slide and T-Bolt into Kyogre here. This is our win con. This has been well played by my opponent for sure. It's giving me headaches with this Ditto. I just really hope we hit here on the Rock Slide. We miss. Okay, we missed the Kyogre. So now the question is, how much damage does Thunderbolt do? So our Beast Boost goes up with 1 HP. That's great. T-Bolt. And it's not quite enough. And it's Scald into who? It's Scald into Stack. Okay. How many turns of Trick Room are left? Do we? I don't know. Because here's the thing. Depending on if there's 2 turns of Trick Room left, we're golden. If there's only 1, then we have to kind of wait out the rain. There's 1 turn of Trick Room left, 3 turns of rain, and we know they have Protect. So it's going to be Thunderbolt here. So that miss on that Rock Slide may have cost us this game if they Protect here, which they should, right? What? There's no reason not to Protect, yeah. I've got a cat crawling on my stuff here now. Hello, Tobias. So now I Protect here. See, I don't know that they... How do we have any special defense bulk in our Zapdos here? None. It's HP. I wish I had Picolytics open right now. I'm going to Protect here. They go Ice Beam. That's fascinating. See, that would have been the time to... I probably would have survived an Ice Beam, right? Maybe they have Picolytics open and it's not quite enough. So we're going to go Thunderbolt and just see what happens here. Okay, is Ice Beam enough? I wouldn't suspect it is. Oh, then they don't freeze. So why did they not Scald there? That was a crazy match, folks. Right? That's why I play this game here. Well played by my opponent. You know, they gave me fits. That Ditto was fascinating too. This is Tobias. Tobias, say hello. Be friendly, cat. Oh, we get to check their team. This is... Okay, this is what I'm looking for. And I'm wondering how their Ditto was slower. Okay, so Life Orb... That's... Oh, is this, Oh, Slab, trying to see. I feel like I've seen this team featured somewhere before. So we got Focus Sash on this Shed Ninja. With max attack, max speed. X-Scissor, Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp, Ally Switch. That's an interesting Pokemon. So Rillaboom, who they just in that game they sacked Rillaboom. And what item did Rillaboom have? Rillaboom was Assault Vested there too. And they also sacrificed Serena. Life Orb. Okay, Kyogre there. Why did they go for Ice Beam instead of Scald in the rain? I mean, I guess because it's super effective, right? But would... With Mystic Water in the rain, I'm wondering if that wouldn't have hit me harder, right? So they get the stab, same type of attack bonus. And they get the Mystic Water 20% boost, and they get the boost from the rain. So I think Scald would have been their play to make there. If I'm not, I could be mistaken because it hits 1/8. What's the weather bonus? Is it 1.5? It's 1.5 plus 1.5. So it's times 2. And then, so that brings it up to 160. And then their Mystic Water boost of 20%. 20% on 160 is another 32. So I think their play would have been to use Scald there. Anyway, fascinating team. Well played by my opponent. Let's get another one going here. So yeah, as you'll see here, I'm no longer 10-0. You know, that was a little unrealistic. I get to play a few games with one of my good friends, and you know, I get to mess around with a few other teams as well too. So trying to climb the rank a little bit again here with this constructed team that I have. All right, we got another trainer. Toy 2410. Okay, I see Wide Guard. I see Electricity. I see their horse. What do I want to do about it? So I definitely want to lead Stack. I definitely want to bring Tapu. Calyrex is coming. Huh. I don't really love Serena here. I don't mind Zapdos here, actually. And I don't mind Torkoal either. Just the thing is, oh, they have their Arcanine though. I see. I don't want to set up the I don't want to set up the sunny weather for them, for their Arcanine. So I'm gonna bring Zapdos here. With Rocky Helmet. I don't have great damage. Let's see what's on Serena. Okay, I have high jump kick on Serena, so you know what? Do I bring Serena here? AV Serena. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna bring her. Alright. Depending on who they lead here, determines how I play this game, right? I've got a lot of spread type moves. Okay. So, what do I want to do here? Because there's a very good likelihood that they use Electro Web and Astral Barrage, which I don't love, right? So, because it breaks my Focus Sash. Do we Wide Guard here? Yeah, this is tough. When they have dual spread movers in the front, that's tough for me. I'm down to go... I think I have to try to get Trick Room up here. That's my big win con here, right? Trick Room and... Ally Switch? Sure. I don't think Ally Switch was necessary, and I probably should have got some chip damage onto the Regieleki. I'm realizing that. Thunderbolt, okay. That's what we wanted to see. Into the Tapu spot, nice. Tapu comes out. And then who do we bring in here? So it's going to be Astral Barrage, which is not great into... which is very good into Calyrex, right? So we probably want to bring Serena. Yeah. It is Astral Barrage, okay. We have Focus Sash on the stack. Okay, we both... it's a crit on Serena. And it's a Life Orbed. Okay, so we get the Trick Room up, which is great. Now the question is, who am I more threatened by, right? Who do they have in the back? Okay. So what I want to do... I mean, it's possible they have Intimidate on their Arcanine. I kind of want to hit into the... I guess it wouldn't hurt to... We're going to go Payback into this spot. And we are going to Rock Slide. Because I can see them switching out here into their Arcanine. Oh, they Protect. Nice Protect by my opponent for sure. Okay, Rock Slide. How much damage into Regieleki here? It's going to be reasonable, right? Whether it take it down to Sash or not, I'm not sure. Not even close. Okay. Payback. So yeah, they kind of baited me out there. And then T-Bolt. Okay, so we get a free switch in here. No, we don't. Okay. That's interesting. So now they know what I'm doing. Would I benefit from using a fighting type move here? Probably not. Unless it's... You know what, we're going to Seed Bomb. And we're going to Rock Slide. Just hope for a hit on both. Okay, so yes. Who do they bring in? That's not what you like to see, right? And the Intimidate does drop my attack. And we Seed Bombed into the Arcanine, which isn't great again. So we're probably not going to KO the Regieleki here either. Do we? Okay. Whoa! Just kidding. That was a crit. Okay. That was double crit? What are the odds of that? Not very good. My oh my. So the Beast Boost goes off, and so now my Seed Bomb will KO the Arcanine, right? Excellent. How many turns of Trick Room are left is the question that's always on my mind. That was a huge double crit by that stack, eh? By my stack. Way to go, stack. Okay. Horse comes in. And who's their fourth? It is Porygon. The Porygon's scary. Porygon's very scary in this situation here. So, 2 turns of Trick Room, which is great. Okay, so I think we have to go High Jump Kick, and do we go Wide Guard? Honestly, like, they're Life Orbed, so maybe not. We're gonna go Rock Slide just for flinch and crit opportunities. Probably gonna be Protect on their Calyrex, right? Yeah. And is there... Okay, so stack slow. Is their Porygon slower than my Serena? Probably. Oh, that's so little damage. High Jump Kick goes... Okay, we deserve that, not gonna lie. We got pretty lucky. And they Trick Room. That's tough. Okay, does Calyrex come out here and we go for a Wide Guard? Calyrex, Wide Guard, Trick Room. That was so unfortunate we missed that. A high jump kick with Serena. That would have been... the... would have put us in a really good position. I would feel a lot more comfortable going into this. So now depending... We know they have Protect on the Howler X, Shadow Rider. Depends if they go for Astral Barrage here, which, you know, I would if I'm my opponent. So do we even bother trying to go for Trick Room again? I think we should, right? I think it's worthwhile going Trick Room again. And then Wide Guard. I could be wrong here. Yeah, depending on whether or not they go for Astral Barrage or if they carry Shadow Ball too. Okay, so we get the Wide Guard. Let's see if they go Astral Barrage. Substitute. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And it's an Ice Beam into who? Stack. And it's not quite enough, but we get frozen. That is the worst case scenario. Man. After that, okay. So we're gonna, do we Glacial Lance here? We Glacial Lance here, and I guess it was kind of redundant to go for the Trick Room. Great play by my opponent, right? Yeah, that high jump kick might have cost us the game, and then that freeze on stack too. It's huge. Glacial Lance, and then we hope for a one-turn freeze. Stack is frozen. Stack Attack thawed out? Stack Attack is the MVP? Oh my goodness. Okay, so did that break the substitute? Yes, it did. Is Glacial Lance going to be enough? I do not know. Stack thawed out. Stack, you're my hero. Oh my. I don't deserve that. So Chilling Nay. And they reversed the Trick Room to what avail though, right? Like, I don't think they have enough damage output at this position, right? It's just Glacial Lance, and why don't we go for a Rock Slide for good measure? And the battle's canceled. That was such a fun battle too. Like, wow, a lot of RNG in that too, right? With the double crit, with the freeze, yeah, the unthaw, hitting our rock slides too. I think with that we're gonna stop there for today, folks. But as always, if you enjoyed this video and this team, I'll link the rental code down in the description. And yeah, give me a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to making new content in the future.